स्वागत है आपका शाम शानदार में, जहां पे देसी अड्डा ई स्पोर्ट्स लेकर आ गया है सबसे पहला ई स्पोर्ट्स एंड गेमिंग वेबिनार सिर्फ आपके लिए। हम बहुत आभारी हैं आपके कि आप यहां पर पधारे हैं एंड इस अमेजिंग वेबिनार को और भी ज्यादा शानदार बनाने के लिए प्रस्तुत हुए हैं। खैर के लिए देसी अड्डा ई स्पोर्ट्स एंड नेक्स्ट लेवल ई स्पोर्ट्स साथ में आए हैं आपके लिए लेकर एक पहला ऑनलाइन कोर्स, जहां पर आप अपने पैशन को कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं द वन एंड ओनली प्रोफेशन में। मैं हूं आपका होस्ट आज की शाम का हरिओम मिश्रा के होमडी शो। मेरे साथ जुड़ चुकी हैं द वन एंड ओनली, द ब्यूटीफुल, द वेरी एंथुसियास्टिक फीमेल होस्ट सुप्रिया। शाम, कैसी हैं आप?
Thank you so much firstly for that wonderful introduction. I am all good. How are you doing? Like I'm very excited and I believe आप लोग भी बहुत excited होंगे for this all totally new and different opportunity that all the gamers and everyone is getting right now, and that is DesiAdda Gurukul.
Yes.
आप हमें e-sports के बारे में कुछ बताएंगे?
देखिए, ई स्पोर्ट्स भारत में बहुत समय से है, बट जो रिकॉग्निशन इस बीच मिली है ई स्पोर्ट्स को, दिस इज मार्वेलस। सैल्यूट टू ऑल यू गाइस जो लोग अब तक ई स्पोर्ट्स को सपोर्ट करते हुए आ रहे हैं। आप जाकर स्पेक्टेटर्स बनते हैं, देखते हैं ये बड़े बड़े टूर्नामेंट्स। आई जस्ट लव द पैशन, आई जस्ट लव द फ्लो, जिस प्रकार से आप अपनी एनर्जी ट्रांसफर करते हैं, अपनी टीम्स को सपोर्ट करते हैं। अभी ई स्पोर्ट्स बहुत आगे तक एक अच्छी माइलस्टोन टच करता हुआ आगे दिखाई देगा। इट्स गोना जस्ट बूम बूम एंड बूम। वेल, अभी के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया एक बार वापस से कहना चाहूंगा सभी का यहाँ पर आने के लिए। अब ई स्पोर्ट्स के बारे में अगर मैं बताऊं तो कोई भी ऑनलाइन मल्टीप्लेयर गेम जो कि स्पेक्टेटर्स के लिए बनाया गया है वो देख सकते हैं, वो ई स्पोर्ट्स में आता है। एंड दूसरी बात, ऑडियंस तो इसको बहुत बेहतरीन तरीके से जानती है सुप्रिया, एंड पर्सनली हम भी काफी समय से इस इंडस्ट्री से जुड़े हुए हैं। इट्स बीन अराउंड मोर देन 3 इयर्स। ये मेरे लिए काफी शॉर्ट है, कुछ लोग और भी ज्यादा पुराने। आज जो हमारे गेस्ट आने वाले हैं वो भी काफी ज्यादा कुछ जानते होंगे। बट अब हम बात कर लेते हैं कि ऑडियंस को कौन कौन सी ई स्पोर्ट्स गेम पसंद है। उनके आप चैट कंटिन्यूअसली लाइव चैट में स्पैम कर सकते हैं, हम देख कर बताएंगे यार क्या
tell us which game is the favorite game, your favorite e-sport game on our Discord servers right now.
Yes. बट अब यहाँ पर मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ, आपने देसी अड्डा गुरुकुल की बात करी, राइट? तो देसी अड्डा गुरुकुल में किस प्रकार नेक्स्ट लेवल ई स्पोर्ट्स जो है टीच करने वाली है, या फिर
So basically next level esports is a platform जो एक आपको प्लेटफॉर्म प्रोवाइड करेगा जहाँ पे अपना e-sports करियर प्रोफेशनलाइज कर सकते हैं। So basically अपना पैशन कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं into a profession. You can earn a lot of money from it, and not only money, it's all about fame and recognition as well, right? So next level esports is providing that platform in India in collaboration with DesiAdda Next Level Esports.
Wow. This is something big. I'm just loving it the way DesiAdda and Next Level Esports came together and now they are supporting Indian industry. सबसे बड़ी बात एक और ये अच्छी चीज लगती है, ई स्पोर्ट्स इंडिया में बहुत ग्रो हो रहा है। मतलब इस लेवल पे भी ई स्पोर्ट्स आ चुका। अभी मैंने थोड़ी देर पहले ही बात करी थी इसके बारे में। एंड सबसे बड़ी बात है, इंडिया का मार्केट इतना ज्यादा बड़ा है कि इट कैन इवन चैलेंज यूएस मार्केट, चाइना मार्केट, जहां पर गेमिंग इंडस्ट्री ऑलरेडी काफी बड़ी है। वो 20 साल आगे हमसे कहीं ना कहीं। अब देखिए इंडिया में क्या चीजें लैक करी थी जो जिसके कारण हम कहीं ना कहीं चीजें पीछे रहे। यहाँ पर
टेक्नोलॉजी प्लेड अ ह्यूज रोल, एंड ऑल्सो नेट्स। जब से नेट आया है, लाइक इंडिया में जियो जब से आया है, जब से करनी तो हम पहले भरवाते थे 1 GB 2 GB उसके नाम चलाते थे, एंड आज की डेट पे यू हैव अनलिमिटेड डेटा, राइट? सो आई थिंक दैट वाज द बूमिंग पार्ट वेयर we boomed as a country, जहाँ पे हम इतना like e-sports पे reach किए, right?
Yes, जिस प्रकार से वो एक revolution आया नेटवर्किंग इंडस्ट्री में, फोन सस्ते हो गए, लोगों के पास अवेलेबल रहने पड़े। पहले 2012-13 में लोग गेम्स खेलते थे e-sports के, there was only PC, काफी रिच पीपल से सिर्फ उसको अफोर्ड कर पाते थे, मिडिल क्लास पीपल्स के लिए आसान था नहीं। एंड वहां से इंडस्ट्री आज यहाँ तक पहुंची है। अभी भी ये 150 करोड़ आबादी में से कुछ लाख ही गेमर्स हैं जो मिलके इतना सपोर्ट प्रोवाइड करें, एंड आई एम क्वाइट श्योर इट्स गोना जस्ट मेक एवरीथिंग ऑन अनदर लेवल। बट मैं आपसे जानना चाहता हूँ, यूएस मार्केट की हमने बात करी, यूएस मार्केट में हम चाहते हैं कि क्या क्या करियर रहते, क्या जानना चाहते हैं, क्योंकि कभी भी किसी से भी सवाल पूछो ई स्पोर्ट्स में हम, वो पूछते हैं कर क्या रहा है भाई, गेम वगैरह खेलता है क्या?
Right, the people usually presume कि it's all about playing games and just normally, but no, it's way bigger than that. You can become a coach, you can become a player, you can get into marketing, business development, or become a caster just like us, right? So there's a huge scope, not just becoming a gamer. So also coach mein, when you become a coach, you actually educate people on what esports is actually about, right? And I think that's the one wonderful thing where you tell people, where you educate them. So why not become a coach instead, right?
दिल खुश हो जाता है जब कास्टर की कोई तारीफ करता है यार, सुप्रिया यू आर जस्ट अमेजिंग। बट अभी यहाँ पर हमने बात करी करियर क्या क्या चीज है, पर ऑडियंस ये सब तो जानने आई है, क्या उनके लिए भी हमारी पेटी में कुछ है?
हाँ, ऑडियंस के लिए फिलहाल हमारे पास एक क्वेश्चनर है, सो गो ऑन आवर डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर राइट नाउ. We have a questionnaire prepared for you to tell us about you and your career goals in the field of esports, so that we can also know कि आप चाहते क्या हैं, आपकी लाइफ में क्या क्या डिफिकल्टीज आ रही हैं esports को लेके, right? Yes. Also, whoever is the most interactive audience and also gets a good answers to your questionnaire will get an opportunity to learn this eCourse program all for free.
Yes.
You don't have to pay a single penny, even if you are the most interactive audience. So you go right now, fill your forms and call everyone. Yeah. Everyone you're in touch with on our Discord server right now, right here.
Yeah, बिल्कुल। पर तारीख जान लीजिए, पहला ऑनलाइन कोर्स लॉन्च कब हो रहा है? 3 अक्टूबर को, 3 अक्टूबर। काफी लिमिटेड स्लॉट्स है, बहुत कम है और लिमिटेड टाइम भी है गाइस, तो अपने आप को रजिस्टर जरूर करें आज के बाद, क्योंकि ये एक वन टाइम ऑफर रहेगा। एंड ट्रस्ट मी, you are gonna just love it the way you are gonna get those teachings from Donny, जो आज के हमारे स्पेशल गेस्ट भी रहने वाले हैं। हम उनके बारे में भी बात करेंगे, इंट्रोड्यूस उनको करवाएंगे, आपके साथ रूबरू करवाएंगे। पर अभी बहुत कुछ है। पर यहाँ पर सुप्रिया, मेरे मन में कुछ और सवाल, ये पता नहीं, एक कीड़ा है मेरे अंदर, निकल के आता है, बोलता है कि नहीं पूछ, तेरे को पड़ेगा। तो मैं पूछना चाहता हूँ कि जिस प्रकार से आजकल लोग हैं, फॉलोअर्स के पीछे भागते हैं कि मैं गेमर तभी बनूंगा जब मेरा इंस्टाग्राम बूम होगा, मेरा सोशल मीडिया बूम होगा, इसके लिए क्या कहना चाहेंगे आप?
See, I think आज की डेट में ना we are living in an Instagram world, right? जहाँ पे सिर्फ फॉलोअर्स और लाइक्स के पीछे लोग भाग रहे हैं। How many followers that you have? तुम इतने बड़े हो, influencer is the word that you used to go for. But I get it, that's another part of it. But that's not the only part, right? That's where you have to focus on. And it's a huge industry, and right now it's booming, right? It's
yes.
a stage where it's developing. So if you get into the field right now, it will be very advantageous for you,
yes.
right? And also, सिर्फ numbers का game नहीं है. It's all about how you are playing. What's your skill? What your overall personality also matters. So आप अपने Instagram पे बहुत बड़े स्टार होंगे, but when you meet in person, right? So एक difference आ जाता है. So DesiAdda Gurukul will provide you an organized way where it will tell you how to lead your esports career. It will direct you on your journey.
जी बिल्कुल। बट यहाँ पर अब एक और सवाल आ जाता है, परसेप्शन का। किसके परसेप्शन का? इंडियन ऑडियंस के परसेप्शन का, पेरेंट्स के परसेप्शन का, क्योंकि वो अभी तक इस इंडस्ट्री को अपना नहीं पाए हैं। सभी के सभी नहीं, मैं कहूंगा बहुत सारे यहाँ पर पेरेंट्स भी हैं जो अपने अपने बच्चों को सपोर्ट करते हैं ई-स्पोर्ट्स में उतरने के लिए, तो उनके परसेप्शन को थोड़ा चेंज करने की आवश्यकता है। तो अगले जो कुछ मिनट्स होने वाले हैं ये आपके लिए पेरेंट्स, और अगर आप पेरेंट्स के साथ नहीं देख रहे हो, जाओ फटाफट से मेरा कास्ट करो, अपनी टीवी में इसको लाइव डाल दो एंड वहां पर दिखाओ पेरेंट्स को, देखिए ई-स्पोर्ट्स कहां तक पहुंच चुका है, क्योंकि हम जो अगली कुछ लाइंस कहने वाले हैं वो आपकी जिंदगी बदल सकता है। एंड सबसे बड़ी बात, सर्वे में अगर अभी तक आपने आंसर्स नहीं दिए तो दे दीजिए, क्योंकि वन टाइम ऑफर है। अगर आप बेस्ट आंसर्स देते, जी बिल्कुल बेस्ट आंसर, सर्वे में स्पैम करने से नहीं मिलेगा, आपको बेस्ट आंसर्स देने पड़ेंगे, जिसके कारण आपको पहला ऑनलाइन कोर्स बिल्कुल मुफ्त मिले।
Why should it be you? Why no one with you?
Yes.
So give us the answers now. Tell us right now, or join everyone you know on the Discord server as soon as possible. It's a lifetime opportunity that you're getting here, right?
Yeah, correct.
So before that, Hari, I just wanted to know, like you have been in the gaming field from a lot of years, right? I just wanted to know your experience. What kind of experience that you had, like? आपके पेरेंट्स का क्या रिएक्शन था when you wanted to get into the e-sport industry? So what was it on?
देखिए ये भी एक पॉइंट रह सकता है जहाँ पर पेरेंट्स की थोड़ी सी मानसिकता बदल जाएगी, क्योंकि यूजुअली मैं एक बैकग्राउंड से था जहाँ पर पेरेंट्स काफी ज्यादा टेंस थे मेरे लिए कि क्या करेगा तू करियर में। सेकेंड ईयर में ई स्पोर्ट्स इंजीनियरिंग में कर रहा था एंड सेकेंड ईयर में था मैं। दैट वाज अ टफ डिसीजन आई हैड टू मेड। मैं बहुत ज्यादा गेम्स खेल रहा था। आई वाज टोटली आई मीन आप ये भी शब्द कह सकते हैं, बट मैं नहीं चाहूंगा मेरी भी ऐसा, बट ठीक है मैं बहुत ज्यादा गेम्स खेलता था। पेरेंट्स वेर कंसर्न अबाउट इट, तू गेम खेल के क्या करेगा? मैं टूर्नामेंट्स में खेलता था, जाता था, हार के आ जाता था। क्यों? क्योंकि मेरे पास एक प्रॉपर ट्रेनर नहीं था, एक कोच नहीं था, बट देसी अड्डा गुरुकुल आपको ये कोच प्रोवाइड करेगी। सो मैंने शिफ्ट करा, मैंने जब पहली मेरी कंपनी थी, मैंने ज्वाइन करा, मैंने कास्टिंग करनी स्टार्ट करी, दैट वाज देसी अड्डा esports। यहाँ पर मुझे गाइडेंस मिली, यस यू कैन कास्ट इट, यू आर अ बेटर स्पीकर, एंड यस मैंने कहा कि चलिए अब बेटर से बेस्ट बनने का समय आ चुका है, बट स्टिल उस रास्ते पे हैं हम, सीखते गए, करते गए, 2 साल मैंने इस करियर को दिया, एंड नाउ आई एम हियर। सो गाइस, यू कैन आल्सो बी अ कास्टर, यू कैन आल्सो बी अ मार्केटिंग गाय, यू कैन आल्सो बी इन प्रोडक्शन, you can be a great player, just show dedication, motivation, and देसी अड्डा गुरुकुल इस मोटिवेशन को साथ लाने के लिए बिल्कुल तैयार है। अब हम बात कर रहे थे यूएसए मार्केट की। यूएसए मार्केट क्यों इतना बड़ा है? पहले उनके पास पीसीज थे, उनके पास इंटरनेट थे, सब कुछ था,
टेक्नोलॉजी बेसिकली, the technology and also the coaches, right? So they're familiar with what is esports, what is how people represent themselves, right? So वही हमें करना है इंडिया में। We have to get that platform here where we can educate you about esports, where we can teach you how to lead your career in esports. So that's the whole point, and it's a booming industry. Like it's around $3 billion by the end of 2025. That's a huge number that you're looking at. Wow. And especially government promote कर रही है इतना.
Yes. अब जैसे मैंने यूएसए मार्केट की बात करी, वहां पर इतना बड़ा हो चुका है, पर वहां पर एक और चीज है, हर एक कॉलेज के अंदर ई-स्पोर्ट्स कोचेस को हायर करा जाता है एथलीट्स को ट्रेन करने के लिए। सो यू कैन बिकम वन। इंडिया में ही ये चीज अब होने वाली है अप्लाई, क्योंकि कोचेस हायर करे जाएंगे। सो इट्स अपॉर्चुनिटी, लाइफ टाइम अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर यू। गवर्नमेंट की आपने बात करी, राइट? तो हमारे आदरणीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने अभी हाल ही में ही एवीजीसी सेक्टर इंट्रोड्यूस करवाया था, जहां पर एनिमेशन, विजुअलाइजेशन, ग्राफिक्स, गेमिंग एज वेल एज कॉमिक्स के लिए एक टास्क फोर्स क्रिएट करी गई, जो कि इस सेक्टर पे ध्यान देने वाली है। लगे हाथ फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर ने एक बजट भी डिसाइड कर लिया, और सबसे ज्यादा माइंड ब्लो करने वाली बात यह है कि इंडिया टॉप 5 मार्केट सेक्टर में आता है in terms of gaming. So it's so huge in India.
Like it is actually huge because we have a huge number of people in India. So you see, इतनी ज्यादा आबादी है, तो हमारे पास इतना टैलेंट भी है कि हम उस लेवल तक पहुंच सकें। And especially when the government is pushing, it is actually pushing कि e-sport industry increase हो, boom हो इंडिया में। So why not take the advantage of it right here, right now, when you get a coaching program totally free of cost by filling just one survey, right?
Yes.
It just hardly takes 2 minutes. So go right now on our Discord server and fill the surveys as soon as possible and actually fill it with interesting answers.
Yes.
That help you to win this opportunity.
करेक्ट। बट यहाँ पर एक और चीज पेरेंट्स के लिए, देखिए मेरे भी फादर पिछले जनरेशन में हमें समझाया करते थे कि किस प्रकार उन्हें क्रिकेट खेलने के लिए मना किया जाता था, एक्टिंग के लिए मना किया जाता था, बट इवेंचुअली अब की जनरेशन में बोला जाता है जा भाई गेम खेल और यहाँ पर ये फोन छोड़ दे। पर मैं कहूंगा esports is the future, try hard, give your best and be in this market, क्योंकि यहाँ पर आपको क्या क्या करने मिलेगा, आपको पैसे तो मिलेंगे, आपको फेम, रिकॉग्निशन, क्या कुछ नहीं मिलने वाली शुक्रिया।
इवॉल्वमेंट हुई है esports की। पहले पास टाइम की तरह खेलते थे कि कुछ नहीं हुआ तो गेम्स खेल लिए, right? And then it turned into passion. So one of the games was hyped. Yes. Between like because of the COVID situation, that people got addictive ki they're being on the phones for straight 8-9 hours, right?
Yes,
one
correct.
thing that time was there also, so passion generate hua logo mein, they got educated what is gaming about, and then later it turned into a profession where people actually used to spectate the tournaments happening.
Yes, बिल्कुल, right? ये चीज तो हुई है, एंड यहाँ पर इस चीज के कारण काफी ज्यादा ग्रोथ मिली है। बट अब समय है आपका भी इस मैदान में उतरने का दोस्तों। अगर आपके अंदर है वो फियर्स कि आप बन सकते हैं एक ई स्पोर्ट्स एथलीट, एक कोच, कुछ भी, तो कमेंट सेक्शन में फायर इमोजीज रुकने नहीं चाहिए दोस्तों। मैं देख रहा हूं यस कंटिन्यूअसली चलते रहना चाहिए। बट अभी के लिए बेनिफिट्स क्या क्या है गेमिंग के, आपका मेंटल स्ट्रेस कम होता है, आप कोई भी टेक्निक मास्टर कर सकते हैं, आप अपनी एम बेहतर कर सकते हैं, आपका ध्यान केंद्रित हो सकता है, कुछ भी, यू कैन बी सोशलाइजिंग पीपल। अगर आप काफी इंट्रोवर्ट है, you can talk with your friends and family.
You can go and meet a lot of gamers. Like it's a huge industry in India also, right? We have a lot of tournaments happening. We have a lot of spectators now. So around 3 lakh spectators for one event.
Yes.
That's a huge number, right? And it will also surpass IPL if it continues in the same way right now.
Correct.
You imagine the scope. It's humongous.
Esports is future. Esports is future and esports is now. But अभी के लिए आप continuously answer करिए कि you don't want to miss that wonderful opportunity. You are getting a chance to prove yourself worthy. You are allowed to get fame, money, everything. Just you need right guidance. और हमारे यहाँ पर आदरणीय जो गेस्ट आने वाले हैं, कोच आने वाले हैं, वो आपको सिखाएंगे हाउ टू मेक योर पैशन इनटू प्रोफेशन, क्योंकि वो मास्टर क्लास हैं, वो हर चीज जानते हैं। एंड ही इज गोना बी सून हियर, ओनली 30 सेकेंड्स लेफ्ट ऑन द बोर्ड। गाइस बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका अभी तक बने रहने के लिए, क्योंकि अब हमारे आने वाले हैं नेक्स्ट लेवल ई स्पोर्ट्स के फाउंडर विद 15 years of experience in international and national event. He is gonna be soon here, the one and only Donny Stumpel, Mr. Stumpel. 5 years से ये next level esports को guide करते आ रहे हैं, and an amazing guy with a superb humor and energy. He is gonna be soon here, Mr. Donny. Thank you so much for joining in. How are you?
Hey guys, thank you so much, Supriya and Hum. Thank you so much. I'm so excited, and you guys build up the energy quite right. And I am here to take over the energy and to take over and to teach you all about this great opportunity. And today I will share with you so much amazing things. And then at the end of it, I would like to give you something as well. So stay tuned. But before I go into, right, because we're all from India, and for me, I'm from the Netherlands. It's just only a very small country. I want to know in what part of India are you from, right? So just type into the chat, into the Discord chat, where are you from, right? I know these guys are from New Delhi, but maybe you're from Mumbai, maybe you're from Calcutta, maybe from Bangalore, are you from Bhilai, maybe at the top of Jorhat, or maybe Trivandrum, at the bottom of India. Where are you from? So we all know, that is this masterclass is expanding in all. Put it into the chat, all right, to see a couple of people as well, pointing in Mumbai, Calcutta, Bangalore. Amazing, right? And I have one very important question for you. This is maybe the most important question right now, and that is, are you excited? Are you excited for this amazing, unique opportunity that is never been seen in the whole world, and therefore also it's the first time in India? So are you ready for this webinar? Type in yes into the chat, maybe some flame emojis while you're at it, or some energy, lightning strikes. If you got energy, if you are excited for this opportunity and this webinar, let it be heard across the globe. And if you have your friends and everything, call them right now, get them in, because we're gonna start right now. All right, so guys, I'm super excited. So as you guys know, my name is Donny, and today, as you can see in the presentation, we're gonna talk about how to become an esports coach in less than 1 month that is able to earn 100,000 up to 10 million rupees a year without needing all of the years experience that I had to go through, or being held back by years of studying and knowing all the things, right? And I will explain you exactly step by step how to get here in this webinar, right? How amazing is that? Right? How amazing is that? Because esports and gaming is booming business also in India, and it will only increase. So we have to get in right now. All right, so guys, before I go into this, right, I want to make, an agreement with you. What I am about to share today in this webinar, I want to make sure that you guys don't use it for evil purposes, right? Because it's very powerful, it works in many ways, and it can earn you a lot of money, right? But don't use these powers for evil. Just like, you want to be Krishna, you want to, expand your love and do good things in the world, and don't be evil king of Kanza, right? To destroy everything and control everything, because that's not going to work, right? So we have to adopt the Krishna mentality for this masterclass and able to not use these things for evil. Okay, so we got an earning disclaimer, right? Because I will tell you right now, you're not going to make 10 million Indian rupees. Now, why is that? Because for me personally, when I went into gaming and esports, right, at first I just wanted to pay some bills. I just wanted, pay my mortgage, pay my rent, get some groceries, hang out with friends. That was the first thing I have to do. I didn't, focus on 10 million or thousands of dollars, euros, or whatever currency. No, I just wanted to start off and be able to transform my passion into my profession, right? So if you're here with like, oh, I want to be super rich, I want to become a millionaire, being on an island, sipping out of a coconut, well, I'm gonna, put that out of the illusion and delusion. It will not happen, right? Maybe in the far future, but not today, because you will need to earn, let's say, as a goal, 1 million rupees first, right? That is only 2,739 rupees a day, right? And you might think like, oh, that is, a lot, or maybe just like, oh, I don't know, but it is possible, right? So throughout my years of experience, I now have 9 sources, that is 9 sources of income that I use and got from coaching income. That is like workshops, webinars, consulting, everything like courses, training. I do a ton and get asked a lot. And some are, not as lucrative. I'm, for some income sources, I'm only earning 300 rupees a day, but some are earning up to 80,000 a day, right? And I will explain to you right here today, right now. I will teach you all the steps that you have to take in order to get there as well. So don't only take it from me, because I've worked with, top level coaches. So a good buddy of mine is a coach I worked with almost for 1.5 years. He's now a professional coach, earning a lot of money. He's now 3 times international champion in Brazil, the Netherlands, and also in Spain, and he's 2 times coach of the split. And when you build up that reputation, more opportunities come, more, you climb the career ladder, more people want to get coached by you, and you increase your value, right? So he is really making it for himself, and I'm really proud of him, right? So before we dive into all of the nitty-gritty and all of the knowledge that you want to learn, is who is this masterclass for? So if you are here and you love helping others with games and esports, this is for you. And also for if you're not helping or coaching others yet, right? But you might want to do that. Then you can be relaxed and like, yes, I'm at the right place. But also, who is this webinar not for? If you don't like helping other people, right, I can tell you right now, go do something else, because this is not for you, right? And also, if you don't want to work in gaming and esports, you don't want to work, you don't want to earn money, or don't want to go full time, that is okay, right? Then I say, like, go do something else, because this won't be for you, right? Okay, got it. Let's get it on. Let's get it on track. So, what is coaching? Right? This is a big question that you have to ask yourself, right? Because it's not only like teaching others and helping others to become successful in themselves, right? But it's also personal success, right? Because if you can help so much more people, then more people will be willing to give you money. They will give you status. They give you all of the things that you actually want, right? So is this really needed for your personal and financial success? Well, it can be the biggest opportunity that you've ever come across, and I will show you that it is very critical to at least listen to everything I'm about to teach you, and then make your conclusions at the end if this is something for you. But I'm telling you, this is something unique, and a lot of things are really big secrets that are not talked about, but I will give them you for free today, right? So just straight up, I'm being fully transparent. My goal for today's web class is esports coaching is the only way to exponentially grow your income and your career and your status in gaming and esports. And that is the only way through esports coaching. And the second thing is that the only way to coach successfully in a short amount of time to become highly impactful, highly respected, and earn that money is through working with Next Level Esports and DesiAdda Esports. But that is at the end, right? So first, as I am, those are my values. I want to provide the value first, to give you first, and maybe at the end I have something to share with you, right? So a little bit about me, right? Currently, I work with professional teams. You see me there standing among MCon Esports, a great European team that is competing internationally as well. And me standing on stages doing presentations, in different places, in stadiums, workshops, and everything, right? I've worked with many teams already. 2 times became European National League of Legends champion, 1 time European National CSGO, so that is Counter-Strike Global Offensive, so that's a shooter game, and 1 time an Asian National champion. And many of those players are ending up at the most professional team. So here's Dion Derksen. He's a Dutch player, so I coach him because I'm from the Netherlands as well. He's now signed, I think, only 1 or 2 months ago with Fnatic, one of the biggest esports brands in the world, and many people get signed after being coached, by me. But enough about me. Let's go to the origin story. How did I become a coach, right? So you can relate, and that is not like, oh, he's so good, up there, how can I ever get there? I will explain to you exactly how I got where I am today. So first, my first coaching experience was I was a collegiate player. Just like you guys, I wanted to, play games. I loved it. And, after a couple of weeks, they said to me, Donny and your team, you're going to be assigned a coach. And I was like, oh, that is amazing. A coach, he will teach us everything. He can bring the team together. We will be so much better with a coach, right? And then the coach came and we were coached by him. And what happened? It was not what I expected at all, right? This was my face. I was devastated. I was like, what is this? The coaching just was not good at all. I was studying being a teacher back then, and I was like, I can do this so much better, right? Because what all the coaches did, and the biggest problem right now in esports and gaming of coaches is they have so much knowledge, right? Think about what you already know about your game, items, strategies, tactics, and everything. You know so much, but it's not about what you know, the information, but as a coach, it's about the transformation, right? If you cannot change people's behavior, know how to teach and how to, change behavior, then it's useless how much you know, right? And this is a big problem that I see. So what I did is I was creating a slightly evil plan of myself. And I thought, I was doing some research, and I thought like, hey, if I have this problem, let's look around the world and other places if they have also coaching problems. And yes, everywhere where I went, they were teaching, the knowledge alone, but they weren't transformative. People said like, oh, coaches are scams because you can watch it on YouTube or whatever. No, it is not the same. If you ever have been across a great teacher or coach, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? So I wanted to change the world with esports coaching because there's so a big opportunity there, because many people don't know how to exactly do it, and I cracked the code of esports coaching, right? So what I first did, I made a plan, right? And this was my first esports coaching document. It was years and years way back, and it was 21 pages. And I was like, ooh, 21 pages. How can anyone not, if they learn all of this, become a great coach, right? And, it's in Dutch, right? So it's hard for you guys to read, but, I was very, very proud of this, right? But at the same time, I ran into a conflict, because even though I structured everything, I was dealing with people, right? And as you know, with all the people that people are different, right? So type in the chat right now if you know and understand that people have different needs, right? Your mom, dad, they are different persons. Your brother, sister, auntie, nephew, everyone is different. If you understand it, type into the chat yes, 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 because this is very important, right? And if you engage with the chat, because you are engaged in what I'm telling you, it will stick much better. That is me teaching you. So if you want to learn everything what I'm about to say that will help you grow a career, please be interactive, because it helps me, and I am getting, because I see all the chat and I getting feed energy. When I get feed energy, I will give that energy back to you. So all right, so because I was coaching players, that someone needs enjoyment, someone needs commitment, someone needs to freedom to act, and someone needs belonging to the team. And I was like, oh, that's kind of difficult. So many different things that can be different people, different behavior. How can I solve that? So I I started my journey, my process of becoming a high-level esports coach, not just an average esports coach with knowing a couple of things about teaching. No, I went certified, in esports coaching. I started, applying immediately those things into teams. I coached a lot of things for free, right? To just develop my experience and figure out what worked, what didn't work. Oh, this works, maybe this a little bit. No, this doesn't work, this doesn't work. And I have to figure it out everything by myself, right? Because no one was an esports coach that was, high level, at least back then. And now even still not many high-level esports coaches. So when I developed that, soon, and later I became, more known, getting better results, providing more value, getting more opportunities in. And now I'm currently coaching full classes of esports coaches. Even at the bottom right side, that long guy with the glasses, his name is Milan. He's a world champion in Valorant. And I was working with those guys with the talent setup. And on the bottom right side, you see me and my girlfriend. Her name is Lorena. And it is amazing that you can live and spend your time with loved ones as well, doing what you love. And that is maybe what it's all about. Of course, working is important and building up your status, but think about, it's also about the other parts of life, working and doing fun stuff with your friends and family, and that you can able to provide for them. Right? So you're not reliant on anything else, but you can, royally provide them. And that is amazing. So after these 7 years, I discovered it the hard way. And I mean hard way, right? So if you've been struggling, these are probably the reasons why. If you're working in esports and you want to make it right, you maybe are a manager. But the thing is, most of the people in gaming and esports want to become, the top level player. They want to become the best, in the game that you can be. And I understand that. However, statistically, the chance that you become a full-time professional esports player is like 0.00001%. It's that small to earn a living off that, right? But there are so many more people just like yourself that want to improve, right? If you're playing a game, you always want to play for the win. You always want to improve. But what if you have a coach that can help you, those players, to get there? Right? And the coach is getting paid all the time while the player is struggling maybe for a couple of rupees per tournament, right? It's very difficult to earn money, but as a coach, if you know what you're doing, you can earn money, right? Or maybe you're thinking like, yeah, but I maybe want to become a content creator, on Twitch or, whatever platform, or on Facebook or YouTube gaming. I understand, but same, it's like 0.000% to get successful there. Right? Because it is difficult to build your personal brand. You have to do so many things, and that's also a little bit of luck based, and coaching is based on your competence. If you know what you're doing, there is no luck involved, because you can get consistent results, right? So also, maybe some people are saying like, yeah, coaches, they're rubbish, they're useless. Well, from my experience, they have never been coached by a great coach, right? And you can become the great coach and provide that value, and they'll be saying like, what? Can you do this? Right, this is actually insane. I never thought about this. And then you will build the respect and everything, right? So don't, get distracted by people saying like, you cannot do this, or, it's very hard, because it is possible, 100% sure. Right? So here are some of the hard ways that I did, over the 7 years that I've worked with. And that is, I had to go to a university as a teacher or something similar. It costed me 5 years of studying, 5 years. Imagine the time, right? Before I could do what I wanted to do. Becoming a certified action types coach. I traveled across Europe, spending $15,000 in order to level up my skill as a coach. Getting other coach certificates, because, as a coach, you always want to continuously learn and learn from the best, etc. I also did a year program, cost $3,000 to understand what do I want to do in life and what is possible, right? These numbers are crazy, and accepting a lot of work, because I was working, at the bottom of the tier, and I did a lot of stuff for free, because I thought like, yeah, this is how it's supposed to do. And when I look back, it probably is a lot more, but I easily lost more than $10,000 by doing so much stuff for free that because I didn't know I could probably charge for it, right? And also promotion, websites, networking. Imagine driving with your car to other players to network and meet up. It costs a ton of money, right? So my upfront cost to get where I am today is easily $36,000. That is 28.6 million rupees, and it costed me 7 years. Like, if I would say to you like, yeah, if you want to become a successful coach, you have to pay this amount and spend 7 years. no one of you would ever opt in or work with me, because it's like, no, I would probably do something else because I'm not going into this rabbit hole. And I totally agree, I wouldn't do the same. But today, after these 7 years, you know, I make it easy for you guys, right? So you guys are getting to cheat. So if you want to make it easy for yourself, if you guys loving easy, type into the chat right now, yes, please provide me the easy way. Teach me the easy way, because I don't have 7 years, right? I want to see it in the chat. Okay, I see. You know, it's type in easy, right? See, easy, easy, easy. Right, guys, we want it the easy way, right? So what I promised, you know, in the beginning, I will teach you the 3 secrets about esports coaching. And the first one is how to become a much better coach than your competitors' coaches are and increase your value. Very important. Secret number 2, how to get consistent results for your clients, players, teams through proven frameworks. Not just something that you know, just do and hope that you get results. No, but things that you can consistently build frameworks on. And secret number 3 is how to be respected by players and organizations so they want to have you as a coach, right? That is amazing, because you can control so much about yourself, and if you know how to position yourself, that will be life-changing, right? So let's talk about secret number 1. So how do you become a much better coach than your competitor coaches and increase your value? Well, as I was learning about myself, you know, I didn't only learn about coaching, but also learn about business. And I came a guy, Tony Robbins, right? Maybe some of you have heard of him. And he said to me, in a YouTube video that was really, you know, speaking to my soul, to my heart. And he said, like, if you want to achieve success, all you need to do is find a way to model those who have already succeeded. So that's basically copying what others are doing. If you see someone successful, watch to their behavior, how they are doing it, and then copy that behavior. And I was like, it is so simple, but have I ever thought about it? And I started applying it, and I increased my knowledge tenfold, and the results, it was amazing, right? So in order to do this, I broke it down into a couple of steps. So step number 1, you want to make a list of the most successful coaches of all time, right? You can just use Google, go on your mobile phone, type in Google best coaches of all time, you know, because why would you want to do that? They have failed over 1,000 times, right? Just as I did, 7 years of experience. I did so many things wrong, but now I know what is working and what is right. And because they failed so many times, they know what works. So you want to follow the big leaders, right? And then step number 2 is you want to study the proven methods of Olympic gold medal coaches and world-class coaches, right? You can hire and, you know, buy their books, you know, Phil Jackson or John Wooden, or, you know, follow courses about the Olympic Committee, right? So there are so many options that are just for free. You know, if you have a library card, if you have access to a library, or you have access to Google, this is basically for free, and you can learn all of these things, right? And when you have, you know, make a list of everything and all the coaches, and you study it, you can just make a blueprint for yourself. What resonates with you, and how are you gonna, you know, present that and coach in that way within esports. So this first step, or step number 3, is make a blueprint for yourself in your coaching, in your esports, right? In your gaming and esports, right? So this was me coaching the first, you know, free workshop that I did, and they loved it. It was like, oh, this is so insightful, and they kept winning games. And you know what happened then? Because I was winning for them, right? I made the change. It spread word of mouth. People were known about me, like, oh, I got good, you know, good stories about you. I want to work with you. And more teams started to book my services, wanted to get coached by me, because I applied frameworks and blueprints of the great coaches that are already existed, right? And all of this, you know, and maybe a couple of euros, because I live in Europe, right? A couple of euros. It was under 100 euros, but actually you can do all of this for free if you have Google, if you have access to a library. I'm sure there are coaching books right now that you can that you can use, right? For free. You don't have to do anything, and you can become an amazing coach if you put in the work, right? So who thought this secret number 1 was already, great? It was like, yes, like this is free knowledge, right? It sounds so simple, but I didn't knew this, right? I didn't knew this. So if you love this, type in, yes, I loved it, or heart emojis, right? This is great and crazy, right? So it's not only me that did this, but look at this Rocket League coach, right? He's studying still, right? Not even long ago, it's August and September. He was studying the great coaches, what all other coaches have done. And on the right side, you see his results. He's becoming first place all the time, with a couple of fifth place, and he's earning good money, and he's getting asked, and he's sharing his knowledge to people. He's providing value, right? He is doing exactly what I said he should do, and then that is amazing, right? So you might be wondering, and I saw I looked at the chat before, like, oh, does it work? I'm a COD mobile player, does it work? Let me tell you for who this works for, right? It works for freelance coaches, collegiate university coaches, professional coaches, casual coaches, project-based coaches, right? And if you are playing on mobile, if you're playing on PC, or you are just a new starting out coach, right? If you are a player right now, right? Everyone can become a coach if you decide to become so, right? So it works for all types of coaches, also players and games, right? It's so easy, a low entry point. Everyone can become a coach and be good at if you decide to do so, right? So here are a couple of examples, right? This is the first one. This is big, right? I want you to really understand this, right? And think about, could you be this? And I say, yes, you can be this. This is Nice. He's a League of Legends coach, and he's earning $300. That is almost 24,000 rupees for one and a half hour session. Can you imagine how much money he makes every day? This coach is literally a millionaire right now. He worked hard for it, building his reputation, but it is possible, right? So these are the numbers that are, back there. Or what about this coach, right? Joey Youngbuck, a League of Legends coach as well, right? He was a professional player before. He didn't have any coaching experience, and now he's called the 7-star general. He never read anything about esports coaching. He just went through his experience, and he had, a talent. But as he went, he started to learn more and more and more, and learned about the greats. Also football coaches, hockey coaches, mental coaches, and now look where he is. He's earning big time. Or what about becoming a project-based coach, right? This is the world champion Milan I talked about with the talent project that I'm working with, and now he became too busy. He became too busy, and he was changing his career. And this guy, I knew him from streams, and he already did some coaching, but he wasn't earning any money. But because he was working and learned from other people, he now is the follow-up coach of the world-class esports coach Milan, right? So it can sometimes easily go from 0 to literally hero, and he's getting paid good money for his coaching services to coach these talents, right? So that is insane, right? So much you might be asking, like, Donny, how do I get experience as a coach, right? I can learn all these things, but how do I get experience, and how do I know how much money I can charge? Well, I got you, right? So that's why we're here. I'm teaching you everything you need to know, right? So I help you. So step number 1 is, the first time, I did it maybe 20 times, 10 to 20 times for free, but that is not required. The thing that is important is, first you want to coach for free, right? You might feel like, oh, I'm not gonna do work for free. Well, in gaming and esports, if they see that you care first, they will care and take care for you, right? So first do it for free 1 or 2 times, maybe sometimes 3 times, but not more than that. And this is the most important part. You want to collect their reviews and testimonials. So you want to have them and write down how amazing you are and what they got the results of based on your coaching session. And you use that, review and testimonial for your next client. So what is the next step? You start to ask for a low price. Even though you've only coached 1, 2, 3 people for free, then your fourth client should be like, it can be even as little as 10 rupees or maybe 100 rupees, you know, but you don't do it for free. And once they pay you, even though it's the lowest amount, you already improved and you're earning money already based off your esports coaching skills, right? And if you go outside of India, if you know the network in Europe and the US, in the United States, you'll be earning $5-10. You know, that is like 800 rupees per session already, up to 1,000, maybe, you know, 5,000 rupees for one session, right? 1 hour, maybe 1-2 hours. And you collect these review testimonials, right? And then step number 3, then because you already got these testimonials, you can show like, hey, I'm this type of coach and I got these results. I'm now asking not for 1,000, you know, rupees or $10 to $20, but I'm asking for $20, $25 or $30, right? And they say like, yes, I understand, but because you got all these results in, right? So you level up as you go, right? And ask your price. That is step number 4, that really truly reflects your value as a coach. So if you did your studying right, if you became a great coach and you're getting results in, now people want to work with you. They are coming to you to be coached, right? Because they know that you can provide the results that they are looking for without spending time, money, energy on other coaches or other things, right? So then you basically are at where you want to be, and you collect those reviews, and you can say, you know, for example, they will tell you like, oh, I paid $30 or like 24,000 or like 2,400 rupees for this coaching session, right? And it was worth it. I even tipped him because it was so great. It's so worth the price. And then, you know, things get rolling and you're having your coaching business, and you expand that, and you are, you know, top-notch esports coach. So in recap, secret number 1, first you want to learn from the best. You study all their ways, you study to make the blueprints, and you copy their behavior. And to increase your value, you start with free first, you charge a little bit of money, and as you collect your reviews and testimonials, you go from, you know, a couple of rupees to a reasonable amount of rupees, and just the value that you are worth and the things that you can do for other people, right? So this is secret number 1, how to become a much better coach than your competitor coaches and increase your value. So what do you think, guys? Was this already great, right? Did you like this, right? Do you feel like, oh, you know, this is quite amazing. I think I can do this too. Do you think you can do this too? I think you can, right? Yes. Okay, amazing. Let's continue to secret number 2, right? So how to then get consistent results, because it's not about results, it's about consistent results for your clients, players, and teams through proven frameworks, right? So you have to think about a house, and this is what most esports coaches get wrong, right? It's like they're trying to build a house with building the roof first, or putting the walls in first. But when we're building a house, what do we have to start with? It's the foundation. We need to have a strong foundation. Then we build the walls, then the roof, then the chimney, and only then we put in the furniture. But so many coaches are doing it in other ways that are not effective, so they cannot get consistent results. So you want to work a step-by-step system that always guaranteed improvement and results, right? Because a lot of coaches, and maybe you recognize yourself in this, like, oh, yeah, maybe Donny is right. Well, if we are coaching other people, or like 99% of the coaches that are doing, they are only coaching through their experience. They didn't study, you know, the best in esport or coaching or other sports or whatever. They just teach only from their experience or what others are doing. Like, oh, I saw this guy that was doing it, you should try that as well. Like, no, it's confusing, right? Or what I like to do is you should try this because I like this. No, because we already are aware you are not the same as the player in front of you. So you have to personalize it. So if you only teach things that we like to do, we're not getting consistent results. Because if we're coaching 100 people, maybe 5 to 10, you know, can really resonate with you, and all the 90 other people, they won't get any results. So, and the last things are, you're only coaching on mistakes, like this is wrong, or that you are like making assumptions like, I think that you should do this. But if you already give, vague advice and you think if that is correct, yes or no, as a coach, you want to be correct. So instead of confusing your clients, your teams, and the people that you work with, you want to be very clear, right? Because right now, esports coaches are creating more problems than solving problems. And I'm helping you today, right, to help you become a great coach, to reach that top 1% and to solve all the problems within esports teams, players, and clients, right? Else we get very sad if we cannot achieve that, right? But there is a new way and a much better way to do this, right? So who wants to learn about the new way, right? Who wants to learn about the new way, a better way, right? Type in the chat right now if you want to learn it. Yes, okay, amazing. Let's get into it, right? So this is a thing that, you guys have already heard about, the DesiAdda Esports, partnering up with Next Level Esports, the Esports Coach Development Program, right? We teach you everything from the pillars of coaching, talking about structuring, clarity, individual attention, motivation, stimulation, working with many people, teaching all the frameworks, know how to get, success as a team and get the results at the end of the day, right? And I've worked with many players and coaches before that can do this. Now, I want you to think about this, right? Not only like, oh, this looks like a mom or something. Yes, guys, this is a mom, and she became an esports coach for XP League. And and she now makes consistent results, able to motivate anyone, and is earning money from it, right? So if a mom that is like 40 plus years old can become an esports coach, now would you dare to tell me or anyone else that you cannot become it, right? Following proven frameworks, going through a course or whatever. I think it's a very hard argument to say no, right? So within these things that we're gonna show you, right, and that we have from the Next Level Esports DesiAdda, we'll give you like templates, how to prepare everything, so many video lessons, interactive, and look at like the slides, very practical. We even give you the exact, and I mean exact sentences and things you can say in order to get success. And we keep it simple, we visualize everything, so it's not like, oh, I have to study or read books. No, it's fun to learn, and you'll be developing as fast as you can. And not only it's only about courses, but as you can see on the Discord, we have so many live classes running that we will learn together in a live online setting, so you can become the coach that you want to be. So we combine everything, the best of both worlds, to help you succeed, right? So right now, right, who here thinks coaching is awesome? Like, oh, this might just be a great opportunity, right? Is this awesome already, right? So this is secret number 2, how to then get consistent results for your clients, players, teams through proven frameworks, right? And also the other coach from secret number 1, they also have frameworks, right? You can copy them as well, right? So this is like so important to have these frameworks to get these consistent results in, right? So now we have secret number 3, right? So how to then be respected by players and organizations so they want to have you and work with you as a coach, right? So it's not only about what you can control and you can do, but how can you influence others as well. Now, when I started off with esports, like 7 years ago, I didn't have a Twitter account, right? Or Instagram. I didn't do social media basically at all. I didn't like it because like, why should I share my life? But being in business is much different. I had to download all these apps because, I want to connect with people that could be potential customers for me, right? So I went to Twitter, typed in esports coach, and connected and followed everyone, that, I could work with, could help. And also, going to the Discord server, for example, Free Fire, I can jump into server and connect with 21,082 members, that might be potential customers for me. And if I can provide value for them, You know, if only 10% or only 1% of the people, you know, in a year would do coaching for me, that's already 210 people. 210 people that are willing to pay, only 1%. So, and there, how many Discord servers are there? There are so many people are looking for improvement if you know where they are and if they know you, right? So how do we get there? Right, so I reached out, I made a post, you know, and I said like, hey, I'm new into the esports scene, I want to provide value first, I do something for free. So this is again in Dutch, but I said here basically, or the guy responded into my DMs, he said like, oh, I read that you would do one free coaching session. I said, yes, how can I help you? And then, you know, after conversation, helping with him, I was doing boot camps because he called me in. And he said like, Donny, we're having a problem right now. Can you help us? We were all willing to pay because you were doing such an outstanding job for us. And I was getting paid doing what I love, right? Because I believe in giving value first, right? Because it's just like karma, right? You give first, but you get it back in tenfold. But the only thing is you don't know when. So I believe, right? I really genuinely believe that if you give something first, and I was like, if I really did a good job, an amazing service, and he got the results that he wanted, he will come back to me. It can be in 1 week, or maybe 1 year, or maybe somewhere in between. And if he come back, I know I did a good job. And indeed, after a couple of weeks, he went back to me, and I got, you know, the workshop, get paid, and expanded my network and more better reputation. So more people are coming to me instead of me coming to them with free offers, right? I getting paid, very important. So the lesson here is your network is your net worth. Because of only this single interaction, I got access to the whole the Benelux regions, that is like the Netherlands, Belgium and Luxembourg in Europe. I got access to that whole network and I started doing boot camps with them, providing value for them. I did, you know, other coaches that wanted to learn how I did it and became, you know, a coach and did workshop in the most beautiful esports facilities that you can possibly imagine, right? So this all comes from one single thing, and that is also providing value first, right? So believe in karma. So you have to connect with people, right? You have to put yourself out there on Discord, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whether that's Snapchat or TikTok nowadays. You have to get people to know you. And the biggest thing is you want to give first. Always give first and expect nothing in return. Because if you already have an expectation, you're already doomed, right? Give first without any expectation. And if you did an amazing job, right, they will come back to you and then you ask for that review and everything. They will say that you are great and that you help them to transform them as a great coach does. And this is not only what I others teach, I use it myself. So I have a website, right? I leverage the results. I ask continuously to people I help with, you know, they're earning more money. I make testimonials, I make reviews and put them on my website. So other people are searching my website and go like, oh, yes, I want this result. I want this as well. Yes. And then they contact me and we do business, right? And I help them. And, you know, that's how you expand your business. So this is how basically you climb up the career ladder in terms of value, reputation, and money. You can see it as a ladder. It's first, the first step is provide value first. Then you get positive result. Provide value first, positive result. That is how and the only way to climb and become successful. And it's very important to do this in a friendly way and professional way, right? So if you are making crooked sentences, right, you're typing like a 5-year-old, right, into the chat and want to connect and talk to people like a 5-year-old, that is not professional. People don't trust you, etc. So it's very important to be polite, to be friendly. You know, you can laugh, but just make, you know, you are, you know, the adult and the very, you know, professional coach that you are. That is how you get results, right? So only don't take it for me, right? So I have a couple of examples as well. So this is Mace, freelance coach, and this was only 3 months ago, right? You can look at the dates. These are my conversations and things with Mace himself. And 3 months ago, he had zero experience, no experience, People didn't know him. He has no reputation. He only, we reached out in our Discord server and we got connected and we did business. And in his first month of me helping him, he already earned $500, right? That is insane because it's such a big opportunity. In the second month, he earned over $1,000, so he doubled it. And now in the third month, he's close to reaching $2,000 in recurring revenue, and now he's getting returning customers, right? So on the right bottom side, you already see he was earning, more than $900. It's not only halfway through, right? So he will be earning more than 3,500 in just 3 months. That is 278,328 rupees. Now, if you want to get into coaching right now, right, and you would have a guarantee to earn this much money and how it will change and transform your life, how important will that be? What will that do for you, right? That is insane, and he's still growing, and he will potentially reach $4,000, doubling again in his 4th month. It can go really fast if you know what you're doing with the right help, right? How insane is this? So if you feel like, yes, I want this as well, then let's do it, right? It is very much possible. And now he's also at the top charts of all the different coach platforms, right? He's even supported by the algorithm. He's always on top. So his business is, it's like booming. It's like a nuclear explosion of clients and people that want to work with him. So he's always upping his prices, upping his packages and deals, because he only got so much time in a day. And first he was still is working part-time now. First he was working full-time, now part-time, and now he's really seriously considering about going full-time into esports coaching, right? So within 3 months, 4 months, he will be going from a nobody using esports coaching to being full-time coach, earning close to $2,000 to $3,000 or more each single month. Crazy, but it is reality. So be where your audience is. If you know this, right, you got future teams, clients, and players forever because you know how to do it. So building up your coaching reputation and business used to be hard. But since today, I will be teaching you, I taught you right now the exact steps that you have to take. So first, you copy someone else's work, right? You develop your skills, you apply it, you use proven frameworks, that, can really help you. You can do it from the known coaches in the world, or you can work with us and also, work with the social media as well, with Discord, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, right? So if you have these 3 ingredients, what do you guys think, right? So in conclusion, the 3 secrets of esports coaching, right? Because this was my promise. How do you become a much better coach than your competitor coaches and increase your value? We covered this. Check. Secret number 2, how to get consistent results for your clients, players, teams through proven frameworks. Have we covered this? Yes. Check. And secret number 3, how to be respected by players and organizations so they want to have you as a coach. Did we cover this? 100%. So check. So we got 3 checks there. So now, if what I have showed you in this webinar, right, if this works, that we have to cover the best of the best, right? Learn from the best. Apply and learn about proven methods in order to get consistent results and know how to position yourself as a professional in the field. Would you then say, yes, I can do this? Right? Yes, I can become an esports coach if I follow these 3 steps. If you think you can become an esports coach following these 3 steps, I want you to type yes. I want you to type yes into the chat, right? Type in yes right now if you can do it, right? Because we are watching it, like how many people are able to do this, and I think everyone can do this. But I ask this question to you, right? It's not about me, it's about you. So I see yes, 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 yes. All right, amazing. All right, so yes, I truly believe you can do this too. So now, guys, let me ask you a question, right? is it okay if I now have teach you, that I've taught you how to get successful as an esports coach? I also have an offer that I would like to share with you, but it's only if you guys find it okay with me sharing that in a couple of moments. Is that okay with you if I share with you what we have in mind to help you become successful as an esports coach? Is that fine? Yes, you just type in yes, so I don't want to force myself. So yes, okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Right? So what we're gonna provide for you if you want to become successful, right? We got something nice and special for you. What you're gonna get, right? We created a 15-day professional esports coach program where you learn live in a session with me, other coaches as well, in a live session, and you can be part of it, and as well as many online courses, right? So this is included into the program where you can sign up for, right? You will be learning the coach pathway, right? Because not everyone is different, right? We learned that just like players are different, coaches are also different. So perhaps you want to become a professional coach, working with the top teams in the world, or maybe you want to become a collegiate or university coach, right? Or maybe a corporate coach, or maybe even a freelance coach, right? Deciding your own hours and having a little bit more freedom and flexibility. We'll learn about that. How you can also coach like a pro, right? So not only have the experience, but I will teach you with how to teach like a pro and become a pro, and how to get consistent results using the proven methods and frameworks that are getting results for years and years constantly. Also, how to build a reputation and how to position yourself in the market so you can work with anyone and anyone wants to work with you. And of course, not very unimportant, how to start off your career, how to earn your first, couple of thousand, Indian rupees back, because if I, cannot teach you how to become a great esports coach, not to earn money, then I don't deserve yours, right? So I'm teaching you how to do that. Only then, if you are successful, we are successful, right? It's not about me, because I already got enough stuff going on right now, but it's really if you want to make a change in your career, right? So this is about Mace, about the freelance coach. He has gone from basically a bare bones freelancer with nothing under my belt to someone who is starting to make consistent earning from it. In a space of just 3 months, I currently have 83 reviews and counting, and 3,500 in overall earnings. And Donny is a big reason for why, right? Look at this happy face, also with his girlfriend. He's excited going into full-time, there is a huge opportunity here. Well, what about this cutie? Nice. It's Umar. I've worked with him before. He said, I've never been an actual coach before the program. I followed Donny's instruction, positioned myself in the market, and on my first offer from a team, I got a salary of $200 as a complete new coach. That is 15,904 rupees, right? Pretty decent, right? If you would do that just as part-time, trying to transform, and this is your first step, right? Not your last step, but just the first step. Would that be awesome? I think it's pretty awesome. Well, what about Razvan, right? The program opened my eyes to psychological concepts and their application in certain situations, especially how to personalize my coaching to fit any individual's needs. And because of the program, I landed my first full-time world-class team at Evil Geniuses, that is in the United States, as a strategic coach, right? And I'm not sure, maybe some of you know Evil Geniuses as an esports organization in the United States, but it is a pretty big deal, right? It's in the line of Fnatic, Origin, all of those great names. Like, it is pretty insane, right? So who this works for, again, a quick reminder: freelance coaches, collegiate university coaches, professional coaches, casual coaches, project-based coaches. If you're on mobile, if you're on PC, if you're just new starting out, if you're a player, it works for all types of coaches and games, right? But what if you say, like, yeah, but I've never coached before? Well, don't worry, because we will teach you all of the coaching skills that you will ever need to become successful at coaching, right? And we also help you to build fast experience, right? So you don't have to coach 20 teams and then figure out for yourself what is wrong and what is right, because we already know this. I've been through this for more than 7 years now, almost close to 8 years. So we know how to get experience fast and how to become a great coach in a much more easier and shorter time frame. So this is what we're gonna offer, right? So what you're gonna get, we're gonna chip in 15 days esports coach development program live. It's worth $997, equivalent of 79,000 Indian rupees. So the total value is 79,000 rupees, right? But for the next 6 months, we're gonna add the elite coaching service as well, right? So what we're gonna add, and this is very unique, you never find this anywhere on this planet, I swear this, it's 24/7 support that is one-on-one, also, you know, chats, you know, sometimes calls. We provide networking, job placement support, and even contract and legal support, and much more, right? So when you have this elite support from us, you'll be able to land better jobs opportunities, so be quicker to earn money, create more opportunities for yourself, expand your network, and, you know, people that notify you, build a reputation, and build your coach business more safely, because we also cover legal sides of things, right? And you'll be able to get rid of, you know, searching hours and days for doing business, how to build your, you know, your own clients, you know, your own network, because we will help you with that. Or what about searching for development opportunities? Yes, I want to learn, but, you know, what kind of books, what kind of proven frameworks do I have to do, right? We all got it packaged into this program and this bundle, right? And of course, you can save expensive lawyer fees. So if you're signing up with a professional team and you get a contract, you can be like, I don't know how to read this. This is kind of difficult language. How do I do this? And I will help you, and we will help you cover that as well, right? And these are not only just things in terms of time, but also just like money, right? You can save so much when you have these things for us. So that is where, you know, this service came into existence. So imagine the cost that you save by having this already, right? So we add this as well. We have the 15 days esports coach development program, 79,000 rupees, and also the elite esports coach support that is worth 95,000. So we come to a total of 174,000 Indian rupees, right? But we're not there yet, right? So what else do you might need, right? What else, right? So, you want more knowledge and skills, right? Because what if it's not enough, right? What if, you know, some things are, but the people are different, and what if this? I understand. So we got you covered, right? I made a masterclass bundle, right? And you will get that as well within this package. Those are 30 masterclasses, right? That is 50 plus hours of deep learning and transforming your esports coaching career, right? It is so much value that you're gonna get, right? Because this is me, this is my bookshelf, and I have so much more, right? All of these books, right? I implemented that into these masterclasses, right? Imagine the time cost, you know, to get all of this bundled. I did everything already, so you don't have to. I make it easy, right? I make it easy for you to learn all of this. That was my promise, what I said before. So what is included into the masterclass bundle? It is all of my experience, right? Everything that I have to say about esports coaching and all of the big topics, I got it in. How to further improve your coaching. I got 14 masterclasses of that, like from beginner to advanced to expert, everything is included. How to improve your performance coaching, right? Maybe you want to learn how to meditate, how to visualize, how to overcome tilt and stress, or how to prepare for, you know, stage performances or tournaments. It will be in here. How to develop team cohesion. So if you're working with teams and, you know, trying to build synergy, so everything works seamlessly, so you can get the best results and the best out of every player and team ever. 5 masterclasses from that, and how to grow your career, about pricing, how to position yourself, you know, also the social media, everything in detail, especially bundled into this masterclass bundle, and you will get it, right? So you can learn this from anywhere, right? Because it's digital and it's very practical and focused, no fluff, only on the things that matters, and it's for all levels, right? As I said before, I was a former primary teacher, so if I'm working, with small kids, I have a tendency to keep everything as simple and as practical as possible. So that's my thing, right? I use pictures, everything, and it's the most advanced things broken down for anyone that wants to learn it, and you can learn that as well. So that's all what you get. So again, 15 days esports coach development program, 79,000. Elite esports coach support, 95,000, and also the masterclass bundle that is 50 hours of content that is worth 159,000 of value. And of course, there's one more thing. There's always one more thing. So what are you gonna get? Maybe you want a real success formula, right? You can have all of the knowledge, but how can I be sure that I can always work with players and teams to get my success? Well, I got you covered. So the hard way in coaching, right? This is just what happens if you don't know this, right? So it's years of experience that you need. Hire other performance coaches, right? That cost like up to or even more than $100 or 8,000 rupees per hour, right? To solve problems with your players and teams. And, we were working with a lot of players. Some are serious, some are not. How do you even select the right players for your team, right? You want to know this, because if you don't know this, it's a waste of prize money. Right? If you know this already and you became third place instead of first place because of this problem that you could have prevented before, that's a lot of money difference, right? It's just bad business overall, and it's not fun as well. And it takes weeks and months to develop a strong team, and also in esports, we don't have time to develop teams for over 2 months, 3 months, because esports is very fast paced, right? We have new teams and new players constantly, right? So we offer the esports team formula, how to get any player and team on the same page, and we walk you through every step from setting a vision, walking through goals, what you have to do exactly on a day-to-day basis, how to make promises with your team, and how to change behavior on an individual and team basis, so you can coach not only the team but really speak to their soul, right? So you build such a strong connection that you always get those best results and the best effort for all of your players and teams, right? This is the road to success. So that is the esports team formula. So this is the full package, right, that you will get. It's a 15-day esports coach development program, 79,000. And we have the elite esports coach, support, 24/7 support, 95,000 rupees. And we have the 30 masterclasses with 50 plus hours of content worth 159,000 value. And also the esports team formula that is included for 79,000. That comes to a total of value of this package for 412,000 rupees, right? That is a lot, but I'm sure, this is what people pay for, right? And I've asked a lot more than this. And if all of this, this is a question that I really want to have you answered. If all of this was finally gonna make you some real, actual, tangible money in gaming and esports, working full time for the rest of your life and doing the passion that you love, would that be worth it? Right? Would that be worth it? Or if this was help you change the life of so many people that share the passion of gaming and esports as well and become better because of you, right? Having a long-lasting positive impact in the world, would that be worth it to you? And last one, if this was give you the ability to stop doing what you are doing right now with activities and people that you don't like, university, working side jobs, or providing or earning money in a maybe bad way, and you can really start doing something that you're passionate about, would this be worth it, this price, right? When I created this with DesiAdda, I had two choices. We could go as cheap as possible and try to sell it to as many as possible, right? Just okay, pay me 1 rupee and, we can provide anyone, It wouldn't incentivize us to really stack the value, right? Because we want to really help everyone succeed. right? So we had also a second option. It requires a little bit of higher investment, but in exchange, we can devote a lot of time and more resources to guarantee your success, right? So what is becoming successful in esports, you know, as an esports coach, worth to you? What is it worth to you, right? Think about it. If I could do this, right? And what Donny is saying and what I've seen is true. And you know, what will it be? This one skill to coach anyone. It will be 25,000, maybe 50,000, maybe even 100,000, maybe even more, maybe 1 million. Like, to build your perfect coaching empire. So remember, all of my education and more, that cost me well over 36,000, right? 28.6 million rupees. But it makes me $100 to $1,000 every single day. So it's not a cost, it's an investment, right? You give something right now so you can grow your career somewhere into the near future already, because it's such a big opportunity right now, right? So you can potentially also see, right, why people are paying us $10K, right? That is 800,000 rupees to set up an esports course for them to work with us, right? That is what they do, right? So you can see, if we were asking, that it is an amazing deal at $300, that is 24,000 rupees, right? And for the general public, right, and this is the original price, it's $197, that is 15,698 rupees, right? Would this be worth it if you have access to it right now? But we'll make it very special, like no-brainer for everyone that is here, because you guys are special, and this is the first time that we ever done this in the whole entire world, and also for India, and especially because you guys, you know, gave me so much energy through the chat. Because you guys are special, you can start now for just $20. That is only 1,599 rupees today. And the thing is, there are only 50 slots available. And I mean, not 51, not 52, not 50.1 slots, only 50 slots. So for the people that are already convinced, like, yes, I want this, like, go to the website right now. This is dagurukul.mykajabi.com/go. So Kajabi is a platform that we use for the coaching, everything. So that's why. Or if you don't have PayPal, because you can now only pay through PayPal, you can go to #payment link inside the Discord chat and fill in the form, and the people from DesiAdda Esports will contact you to help you enroll in this project, in this course, for $20 or only 1,599 today, right? So if you're ready, you know, go. I would invite you, stand up now and do it, right? There are only 50 slots, and there are like so many people inside of here. You know, we can only serve so many people, right? In the future, maybe more, but you know, the price will 100% increase. And the thing is, right, why we can lower it, because we want to help you. So me, Next Level Esports, and DesiAdda are covering 90% of the cost, right? We are investing also in you guys, because we see the market so big changing in esports, like it is actually insane. So we want to incentivize you, right, to go right now and buy, with us investing 90% of the full amount for you guys, right? So you get it for free. What else are you gonna get for free? We're gonna add in also another 6 months of elite esports coach support, right? So it's normally 95,000 rupees, and you get it for free. So that is a total of 12 months if you invest today. So that's not tomorrow, not next week, or when the price is higher. No, only today. So if you're ready to go to the dagurukul.mykajabi.com/go, or go to the Discord server, #payment -link, and fill in the form right there. So now, you guys, everyone that is listening right here, you have 2 choices, right? First option is you do nothing and not take this leap of faith, which is 100% risk-free, right? You don't have to do anything. Everything stays the same. Your life stays the same. Results stay the same. You know, maybe you can learn something, or I've teach you something from this webinar. You know, but you know, there's no risk to it. You just stay the same. Or the second option is you pony up and you make sure that you can put up this small investment today compared all of the value and all the bonuses and free things that we're gonna add only today, and just give it a shot, right? Will you die? You know, anything. That's the question. Like, would I, you know, become so much bad, you know, or would you go to the cinema or go to McDonald's or go, you know, spend it on food or some other things? Or could this be the moment that you change your life and transform your life by working with us? That is a question that you want to ask yourself, right? So if you're ready to go to dagurukul.mykajabi.com/go, or go to the Discord server #payment-link and fill in the form, right? That's what we're gonna do, right? So the real question is, right, this is what it's all about. You know, guys, I'm fully transparent with you. So is it worth gambling a few minutes of your time, you know, to check this out? What if it does only even half of what I've claimed today on this train? Even half, right, of the freelance coaches, the successes and the possibilities and the opportunities. What if it's only 50% of that? Will it be worth, and will it pay for itself as soon as your first clients and teams are paying you, right? Think about that. If some people are paying you, will you be able to get this money back, right? Imagine what I said before. This is not a cost. This is an investment, right? This is a leverage way to earn more money into the near and far future, with a lot more money into the far future, right? So if you are, you know, turnover, if you're ready to go to dagurukul.mykajabi.com/go, or go to Discord #payment-link and fill in the form. So what you're gonna get, this is the thing, total value 412,000 with all of these things included. 79,000 value, 95,000 value, 159,000 value for everything, you know, esports formula, the masterclass bundle, the elite sports coach support, and of course the live classes, the engagement, you know, making sure you having success. Because remember, our success is your success, right? So again, this is only for the first 50 people. So if you didn't came into movement and you just wanted to keep me, you know, there only are limited spots. You know, we will end somewhere, right? We are not, you know, having spots for 51 people if you are too late, because the price will exponentially increase into the future and not all bonuses might be included, right? They won't be included. So if you feel like, I don't know, this is a time, because we only have 50 spots, right? India has like over 1 billion people, but we only have 50 people for this program, because we want to do it right. We want to help you to become successful, right? So if you're ready, now rush to dagurukul.mykajabi.com/go, or go to the #payment-link and fill in the form, right? So for the first 50 people, we also include priority success support from NLE and DA, because we have your back, and we double the NLE DA esports coach 24/7 support up to 12 months. And as we start with the first 50 people, we do an exclusive introduction Q&A group session with me and the people of DA, right? So that total value, that is not to put a price on, that is priceless, right? So if you want to get in, get started right now, dagurukul.mykajabi.com/go, and payment link, fill in the form, right? So this is it. Now, I also promise at the end to do a couple of questions, right? So you guys can ask me questions, and that is great. So head over to the Ask Me channel, the Q&A channel. If you got questions, you know, put your questions there. If I didn't cover anything, you have, you know, things that you want to share with me, because I will be answering them all right now, right? We don't have 30 minutes, so, right, because we are a little bit close on time. So I think 10 minutes, you know, maybe like, I think a couple of questions in, because we have to go, because we're running out of time, right? It's a 90% discount. We invest in you. So you only have to make the decision if you want to invest in yourself to become part of one of these 50 slots, only $20 today. And the thing is, right? If you don't have, PayPal when you go into the Kajabi, you want to go to the hashtag payment link, you fill in the form so you can be contacted by one of the DesiAdda people so you can arrange a payment with them in a safe way, right? In a safe and trusted way through UPI, right? That is UPI. I didn't mention it. Sorry for that, but it's UPI. So you can, use your mobile phone and your payments because it's a very, highly used thing, right? So the clock is still running. So I'm heading over to the channel. I'll be looking for, scrolling through it. Some questions. All right, so guys, if you still have questions, make sure to use the Q&A right now. I'll be going some questions. So I'm scrolling through it. So I really see Rushan, and he's asking me, what is the future prospect of coaching in India? Well, currently India, right, I have to be honest, is slightly behind China and the United States, right? Because we got so many people in India, we are behind that. But however, not for long, because I did my research, and if I recall correctly, it's like more than 30% growth in gaming and esports every single year. Like, that is ginormous. Like, that is gigantic. That is like unseen everywhere, unprecedented in the whole wide world, right? I think it's like 36% or something, or 36%. So it's crazy. So within 2 to 5 years, India will be on the top level of gaming and esports, and the amount of money and people are doing gaming and esports. So many people that are already doing it, but there will be so many more people engaging in gaming and esports. So, right? So now is the time to prepare yourself for that, right? So you're ahead of the curve, not waiting for things to happen, but to be ahead of the curve, and you'll be the top coach that everyone wants to work with. So, right? So great question. If you're ready to go right now, go to dagurukul.mykajabi.com/go, or go to the hashtag payment link and fill in the form. All right, scrolling again. I see Print Kiko, can we get foreign placements after this course? Well, yes, because I will be opening my full network that I have internationally, and also DesiAdda will opening the network. We have, those elite 24/7 service support coaches for you, and we help you find jobs and opportunity, right? But in India, right, you can have, maybe talk Hindi or some other languages. But if you want to work in Europe, right, it sounds logical, but just want to say that you have to, speak English for the most part, right? Because they speak English, right? That is important. But when you got that, yes, you can work everywhere in the world by becoming an esports coach, right? So if you're ready to buy, go to dagurukul.mykajabi.com/go, or go to the hashtag payment link and fill in the form. Now we got Ritwick. Any affiliation from the government for this course? Well, we have a slight surprise. We are in good connection. I mean, like DesiAdda, right? Because we discuss things. We have connection with an affiliation with the government. We're trying to set it up with an amazing infrastructure for esports, right? And when we have that esports infrastructure set up, we are in high demand of qualified coaches. So yes, right, it's not currently right now, but within now and 12 months, so within the year, we will have, affiliation with the government, with India, to exponentially grow locally as well, right? So you can do it online or locally, physically. It will be booming. So I have good hopes for that. So if you're ready to go and trust that it will go good, because you already see, gaming and esports popping off as well, go to dagurukul.mykajabi.com/go, or go to hashtag payment link and fill in the form. Now, next one, scrolling. How much can I earn? Well, the average coach in the United States earns $62,000 a year. So that is like equivalent of like times roughly close to 5 million rupees each single year, right? So if you become a good coach, you understand the English language well, or you want to develop the English language as well, you can become a highly successful esports coach in the United States in, let's say, 1 or 2 years, right? If you build your network, like we can help you with that. That is like insane. Think about all the opportunities that you can get out of it, right? So we will arrange that and help you as much as we can through our network. So if you want to have that, us helping you, go to dagurukul.mykajabi.com/go or go to the hashtag payment link into the Discord server and fill in the form. Now, another question I see. Rajan says, where will we get placed? Well, it depends on the pathway, right? As you can see in the course, you have like freelance coaching, professional coaching, collegiate coaching, maybe corporate coaching. So depending what you feel is the best for you, we will help you succeed in that. So if you want to become a freelance coach, we will teach you and help you how to get there. If you want to work in a school and build collegiate esports, we will help you. Professional esports, we will help you. Corporate esports, we will help you. So it really depends there. And if you want that help, go to dagurukul.mykajabi.com/go. If you're ready to buy right now, go to hashtag payments dash link and fill in the form. I see another question. Is it a recorded course or live course? Yes, as I said, it will be like 50-50. 50% will be live sessions where we interact, do exercises, we practice together, we do deep learning, and also 50% is an online course where you go through videos of Next Level Esports where you learn everything that you need to know, right? So if you want to opt into this, if you're ready to buy, go to dagurukul.mykajabi.com/go hashtag, or go to the Discord link that is hashtag payment dash link and fill in the form. Let's do one more question. Question number 7. What are the problems Donny has faced while coaching and how have you overcome it? Great question. Well, as you've learned probably from the presentation, I have overcome a lot of obstacles and problems right now. But the biggest one, I would say, is knowing the right people and knowing how to stand out from the crowd. So let's break it down. It's 2 parts. So first one, you have to know the right people, right? People that also have a network. So what a lot of people do is they stay with their friends, and they hope like, hey, do you know people? But probably your friends don't know the high people in esports as well, right? That have a big network. So you want to meet up with high level people as well, so they can give you access to their network, right? So that was a big thing I struggled a long time with. So that is how I overcome it. And the second part was like to stand out, right? Because if you compare coaches, they basically do the same thing. As I said, 99% of the coaches are doing the same things, making the same mistakes. And if you really know how to stand out as a coach, then you can really make a difference. And people are like, oh, you're so different than, other coaches. You're so, much better articulate. You know how to explain things so much better. And, you make it so simple for me to understand. And, by only knowing this, I can apply to other things as well, right? So it is so important to understand the frameworks and know the knowledge and the bits that makes you stand out, that people would have like, whoa, like this is something I've never experienced before. It was so friendly, so professional. It was amazing, right? So that is where we want to go and what we need to do, right? We really need to stand out and leverage our credentials and what we have to do. And we will teach you everything, right? We will provide you with the framework, everything that we have to offer. We give you the the knowledge and also the network and all of the skills that makes it connected as one single bundle to help you succeed, right? So if you are ready to buy, the clock is almost running down, so this would be the last question. If you are not ready to buy yet, but maybe you should do it because there are only 50 slots, maybe the 50 slots are already taken, I don't know. Final call, final stretch. Go now, because there is time is running out. Go to dagurukul.com, mykajabi.com/go and pay with PayPal. Get in there or else if you don't have PayPal, go to the Discord channel, go to hashtag payment-link and fill in the form. Right? So guys, this is it, right? We covered a lot. Thank you guys so much. So thank you for the questions, great questions. And now we need to, go to the next part, and that is back to the analyst decks, to Hom and Supriya again. So thank you so much, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you guys into the coaching course.
Thank you so much, Donny. It was a wonderful session. It was the best gaming webinar I have ever came across. But yes, your energy, your hard work, your dedication, and the biggest stuff is your electrifying, those powers. It is just on another level, and I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much. And now we have another special guest of the evening, the CEO and co-founder of DesiAdda Esports, a visionary in field of esports, the one and only Mr. Avnav Singh. How are you, sir?
I'm fantastic. Thank you, Hariom, for the same and for this lovely introduction. But in nutshell, I'm also the part of DesiAdda family. That's it. That's enough for me. And before anything, Donny, I always enjoy talking to you. It was a phenomenal session. I don't know from where you carry such beautiful or amazing energy. So I am in love with you, Donny.
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was so much fun being here, and I also got so much energy from the chat, and if people are liking what I do, it's getting more and more and more. So I would love to come back another day, right? It was amazing, great experience.
Pleasure is all ours. And for the audience, I was going through the Discord chat, and I was enjoying the chat very much. I am pretty sure that being language, sometimes it creates problem. So just to clarify those things, I think Donny has already mentioned कि आप लोग जब ये कोर्स ज्वाइन करोगे तो आपको डॉनी के साथ साथ will give you another mentor, one other coach, and he or she will translate whenever and wherever it required. So you are not going to face any problem at all. So this is our responsibility, and we know this is important for the Indian market.
Yes, sir. That's a great stuff. That's a huge stuff by DesiAdda team, and I mean pushing Indian esports to this level. This is such a great thinking, and who would have thought about coaches? Because it's the most important element of esports stuff. Because players just play, they don't have coaches, they don't get the proper guidance, and they need one. And DesiAdda is providing it. Is just a great stuff. But I would like to ask a couple of questions from you. I mean, how DesiAdda Gurukul is helping them in terms of coaching? I mean, how can they become better, and what are views of government on this?
One by one. Initially, if I talk about the coaching, see, like any traditional sports, coaching is very important. So if you are not having very good coach or the complete staff, the support team, you are not going to perform well in the international domain. So that's the reason why India is not performing up to their skills. See, it's no need to say that we have pool of talent here, but the reason why we are not performing well in the international arena just because we are not having that coach, the support staff, what it is required to perform under pressure. So I'm pretty sure after this course and the way Donny is giving his knowledge, so आने वाले समय में अगर हमारे पास coaches तैयार होंगे, if we'll have a very good number of coaches, वो pool अगर ready है, so definitely we are going to perform very well in international arena also. Yes. Government, if I talk about the government support and how government is taking esports industry, I am pretty sure that people are very much aware. Couple of days before, our honorable Prime Minister has also mentioned about the gaming industry, how it is going and growing like anything else in the Indian market.
Yes.
Our state government has already shown their interest in the esports industry.
Yes.
So we all are coming together, and I know that we'll make it a big success in coming years.
Amazing. But I would like to ask few more questions, like how it is creating opportunities.
So if we talk about opportunities, as in DesiAdda also, DesiAdda Esports, our main focus is to generate employability.
Yes.
So our focus is to generate jobs, employability, so that people will start earning through esports also. So we have already entered in the collegiate esports, so wherein we are in demand of lots of coaches.
Correct.
So there are 2 more modules post this. So post completion of all those 3 modules, we'll try to absorb those coaches in the colleges also. Apart from these collegiate esports, we are entering in the corporate. So probably our first
Wow.
is going to launch in maybe in a fortnight or so. So there are a lot of places where we are in demand of coaches. So like in US, or as Donny have already mentioned, so like in US, China and other countries, so India will be in full-fledged demand of coaches, and the course will help them. And with the expertise of Donny, I am pretty sure that it is going to be a next boom in the Indian market and e-sport industry.
Correct, sir. I guess no one has thought about it, the corporate one. I mean, we are gonna make other people's players well who are doing their job. This is just another level of thinking. But yes, I would like to ask some more question, like how it's gonna work institutionally, like in the college field. How are they gonna get employment or something by doing coaching and all those stuff?
Definitely, we are doing efforts to institutionalize these things by the government support also. We are in touch with
Wow.
the right areas, so we are in discussion with them, and I'm pretty sure once we will launch the college at esports and the government discussion will go in right direction, then probably I'm pretty sure, Hari, you must aware, if you talk about the European and US market, there
Yes, sir.
are proper degrees, proper college courses for the esport industry. So why not India?
Yes.
So we will definitely putting our best foot forward to make these things happen. I'm pretty sure, and it's not only we DesiAdda, it's the responsibility of the complete community. So let's do something. Let's create a milestone wherein the parents and kids, this simultaneously they start taking it esports as their career opportunity.
Yes.
So that's our aim and that's our motto is.
Correct. And then nobody even put a spotlight on it. Like we need a lot of coaches because underdog teams are not able to get coaches. So if you can't hire a coach, you become a coach, isn't it?
Definitely, this is an opportunity, and I just because I've already attended Donny's session, so I know if anybody is going to attend those sessions, those lessons, so it is going to be a life-changing thing.
Yeah. गुरु बन जाओ यार, मैं सही बता रहा हूँ, कोचिंग एक बेस्ट चीज है, यही समय है, ग्रैब कर लो मौका। बट मैं एक और चीज जानना चाहता हूँ सर, स्लॉट्स कितने हैं, सीट्स कितनी है, क्या कुछ लिमिटेड है ऐसा कुछ?
I am really sorry and apologize for the same, just because we have only 50 slots and few of the slots are already booked. So there are only 50 slots, but yes, initially there are some technical problems you can say, but yes, we are taking care of these things. So going ahead, definitely the number of slots will increase, but initially yes, we are the application technology in the preparatory phase, so going ahead of course will increase the number of students. But yes, सिर्फ 50, only 50. I am not sure अभी 50 में से कितने बचे हैं।
जी बिल्कुल। बट आपका कोई मैसेज है जो आप कन्वे करना चाहते हैं ई स्पोर्ट्स कम्युनिटी के लिए कि हम साथ मिलकर आगे बढ़ सकते हैं, ऐसा कुछ?
Definitely, as I have already mentioned, so it's our moral responsibility and duty. So अगर हम सारे मिलके हम सबका एक माइलस्टोन, एक अपना गोल ये हो कि we have to do something for the e-sports enthusiast people. So let's make a milestone that people should start thinking that this is a career opportunity for them. The moment people will start taking it as a career option, career goal, see like आज से 20 साल पहले की बात करें, cricket या other sports was not in mainstream. Now it has entirely changed. I have seen people, they are coming with their kids, for the badminton, tennis or different other games. So I'm pretty sure if we'll put all of the orgs and the community together and let's start focusing on this direction.
Correct.
So sooner or later a time will come, then people will start taking it as a career opportunity. At that's the moment we can say yes, we have done something for the esports fraternity.
Yes sir, I mean अभी पेरेंट्स को ये चीज समझाने में आपने बहुत बड़ा एक प्रयोगदान दिया है एंड बहुत बहुत अच्छा लगा जिस प्रकार से आपने सेशन को बताया. बट देसी अड्डा गुरुकुल, क्या हम ऑडियंस को भी कुछ दिखाने के रख पाए हैं?
Yes, I would like to announce. So let's launch a DesiAdda Gurukul logo. So here it is.
Wow, it's looking amazing. What a piece of art it is. जिस प्रकार का लोगो है काफी मोटिवेटिंग है. हम कनेक्ट कर पा रहे हैं ई स्पोर्ट्स को स्टडीज से. ई स्पोर्ट्स भी एक पार्ट ऑफ स्टडी बन सकता है इंडिया में.
Definitely. That's our mission is, and I'm pretty sure all our friends, all the community members, it's not DesiAdda, it's the responsibility of all of us. So it's a consortium which actually works. It's not just you. It's a consortium. It's a group. So it's our moral responsibility. It's a moral duty. Let's put our best foot forward to achieve this goal.
Yes.
And thank you so much, audience, for your precious time. I would love to meet you all in Desi Gurukul. And just before finalizing anything, Donny, really, I enjoyed your training session always, and even any interaction with you. So I'm very optimistic for this collaboration. So before closing, I would like to hear something, and if you want to add some final words to our audience, please, Donny.
Yeah, well, first of all, it's just like thank you for all the support, and also I love everything that we've been through already and what we set up for the near future and future together with DesiAdda Esports. So thank you all guys for tuning in. This is this was the webinar for today. Thank you guys so much for your energy, your love and support, and all of the messages that I already received. My DMs are already full, so thank you so much, and I hope to see you guys very soon. So thank you guys, and see you guys next time. Ciao.
Wow, thank you so much. What an amazing evening it has been, Donny, Mr. Abhinav. It was a great stuff. I mean, we just really enjoyed it. The knowledge, the experience you have shared with Indian audience and with us. Personally, I'm a fan of you now.
Same here. I love the excitement, what was happening here, the enthusiasm, everything was just perfect. And especially education, that's the whole point, educating people about what esports is and how we are going to promote it in India.
Yep.
That's the whole point, right? And I hope we have reached that stage where we are about to say bye.
Yes.
We're about to bid you goodbye.
Thank you so
It was great session. Anything else that you want to add, Donny?
No, only thank you 1,000 times. I'm looking forward to working with the first students, and you guys will be seeing the results soon, right? Results always speak louder than words, and we're gonna help the people that enrolled today with their results and earning their career and a good amount of money. So that's what we're here for, creating jobs, what Abhinav also said, so we're going for that. So let's get the show on the road.
Yes, and then Donny, as a fan, I would like to tell you, thank you so much. Love you 3000. And now it's time to, move forward. This was Donny, the founder of Next Level Esports. He really,
gave us a place where you can actually learn a lot.
He boosted us. He's a synergy. I mean, syringe energy, adrenaline. He just gave us so much power. अब हम यहाँ पर तैयार हैं कुछ आगे बढ़ने के लिए. एक बहुत अच्छा दिन गया जहाँ पर आपने जाना कि किस प्रकार आप एक बेहतर कोच बन सकते हैं by taking DesiAdda Gurukul courses.
And अगर आपने अभी तक सर्वे फॉर्म्स नहीं भरे हैं तो जाइए, अभी भी still time है.
Correct.
You have the opportunity to win this free online course. Go right now and fill your surveys as soon as possible because it's last few minutes, I think.
Yes.
That's all for today. You have been a lovely audience.
Correct. I mean, ये audience प्यार हो गया यार आप लोगों से. क्या चैट में क्या बेहतरीन सपोर्ट, इससे बेहतरीन दिन और क्या जा सकता है. संडे को सुपर संडे बनाना कोई आपसे सीखे। डॉनी ने भी यहाँ पर काफी कुछ सिखाया है। अब आखिरी कुछ जाते जाते मैं कुछ बातें शेयर करना चाहूंगा जो कि आपको शायद और मोटिवेट करें। जैसे कि हमने कई देर से आज बात करा है कि अंडरडॉग टीम्स परफॉर्म नहीं कर पा रही है, सो आई गेस यू नीड अ कोच एंड यू नीड टू फाइंड वन। नहीं, आप खुद बनिए आपके लीडर, आपके कोई प्लेयर जो कि मास्टर क्लास खिलाड़ी है, जो कि बहुत बेहतर खेलते हैं, बट उन्हें एक प्रॉपर गाइडेंस चाहिए। सो यस, दिस इज द प्लेटफॉर्म, गो रजिस्टर योरसेल्फ। डेट ज्यादा दूर नहीं है, 3 अक्टूबर इज द डेट जहां पर आप एक्चुअली इस कोर्स को लेकर काफी कुछ कर सकते हैं। बट अगर ये पूरा का पूरा कोर्स आपको फ्री में करना है, यू डोंट वांट टू पे एनीथिंग, जस्ट गिव द बेस्ट आंसर्स इन द सर्वे, क्योंकि स्पैम से नहीं मिलेगा बाबू भैया, आपको अच्छे आंसर्स देने पड़ेंगे so that you can get it for free. Well, this was Home D Show हरिओम मिश्रा और मेरे साथ थी बहुत ही बेहतरीन को होस्ट सुप्रिया झाम आज की शाम को शानदार बनाने के लिए। अभी के लिए मन तो नहीं है पर विदाई लेनी पड़ेगी सुप्रिया।
डेफिनेटली हम आपसे जल्दी मिलेंगे, जल्दी हम वेबिनार्स होस्ट करेंगे, जल्दी विल सी यू सून एंड यू अ लवली ऑडियंस। Thank you so much and keep following Desi Adda for more updates.